Aglaophyton major may look like a primitive land plant, but it holds a critical position in the story of how plants conquered dry land. Found preserved in extraordinary detail in the Rhynie Chert of Scotland, Aglaophyton lived around 407 million years ago during the Early Devonian period. But unlike Rhynie, it didn't have true vascular tissue. Its internal conducting strand looked like a precursor, a water-conducting core, yes, but lacking the thick walls of lignified tracheids that define vascular plants. It's this missing feature that puts Aglaophyton outside the true vascular plant group, even though it resembles one at first glance. The above-ground structure of Aglaophyton was simple but efficient for its time. It had green, upright stems with dichotomous branching, meaning the stem split in two repeatedly, forming a Y shape. These branches ended in terminal sporangia that released spores, the only known way it reproduced. No leaves, no flowers, and no true roots. But its rhizomes, thick, horizontal underground stems, allowed it to spread across the ground and absorb water from the shallow soil. It anchored itself in wet, silty environments like those found near geothermal springs. Aglaophyton is often called a transitional form, a bridge between non-vascular plants like mosses and true vascular plants like Rhynie. But calling it just a bridge misses its evolutionary importance. It's a living experiment, nature testing the boundaries of water transport, internal plumbing, and terrestrial survival. Its anatomy suggests that water moved through capillary action and thin cell walls, perhaps even using passive mechanisms, slower and less efficient than true xylem, but functional in water-saturated habitats. Interestingly, Aglaophyton also supports evidence of an ancient symbiotic relationship. Fossils show it harbored mycorrhizal fungi inside its tissues, a partnership that may have helped it absorb nutrients in challenging environments. This collaboration between plants and fungi would become a cornerstone of terrestrial ecosystems. Aglaophyton didn't dominate the land, and it never reached the size or spread of later vascular plants. But its evolutionary strategy worked, at least for a while. It gave rise to possibilities. Its story reminds us that every major transition in life's history was filled with forms that seem half-evolved, but were, in reality, fully adapted to their time and place.